All of the ghoulies. Oh dear. Do it. No, they're all running away. Suck some of them up. There you go, you got two.
Come here.
Okay. So this room here looks like another variant on the block puzzle, except you have to make sure the inside lines up. Ah! Oh, you butthead! There's a pipe there as well, and a pipe there as well.
Yeah. That's what they say, right?
You're gonna leave them both.
Yep, I'm gonna get them both and make sure they don't respawn on me while I'm doing this obvious puzzle. I'm not gonna drink their souls. If I can help it. So, the way we get these off here...
Oh, I thought you'd look at what we need first before pushing things off.
I'm getting ahead of myself because I've played the game before, perhaps.
Oh, they're all at ground level.
So we have at ground level, these represented by lion head configurations here. Now what you'll notice about them is they all have two bits.
Yeah, they're pipes. You have to actually match them up.
They are pipes.
But because they're all at ground level, I assume, yeah, you can separate all of them off by pushing them. They're there, so you can get up there.
Actually, can I just push this one? Yeah.
And then what are you doing? Just go onto top of that one.
Good point.
And then push it forward again. And then you go on top of that one. You should just be able to push that game. And then the next one. There you go.
Right.
Okay.
So this end one has 3. So that's this one.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oops.
Dynafire.
So that was a bit of a pain. So that's that one done.
Okay, this one is left to right.
Yeah. So we're looking for one that just goes straight through, so I don't think it's this one.
If you pull them away from each other, that might help.
One? It's just this one.
And then you want to turn it. And push it in.
Right, now, that doesn't mean pick him up, right?
There we go.
Job's a good one.
He's
That's a 2
across
for...
as well, and that's a corner turn.
That's a corner one, yeah.
Which is,
so this is the corner one.
Corner turn, and it looks like it's in the right configuration.
Yes, that's handy.
There we go. Yeah, just push it away from him from that side, and then deal with it. So you need to turn it. So forward one and then left one.
Boop. Brilliant. One of the switches I don't know anything about is...
Well, when we first came in, it did say that this building was originally for fighting the vampires.
Did it?
It did, yes.
Oh, good.
You were distracted, I think, by the comment. So those look like mirrors, actually, and like we're sort of refracting light. Was that right?
Yeah.
You probably want to eat that so
Maybe.
we can teleport. Just so you're aware of the time. Obviously you have to work early tomorrow. Okay. Well, yeah, we didn't do the left, actually. There's another bell. She used to ring for a long time.
But not forever.
Were you worried it was a sound error? So you're not going to go in the middle there? It was like a gap. Or is that just a thing to look down? Won't actually drop off, yeah. Oh yeah, that just looks like it's like we can look from here.
So that's actually beneath there's where we came from.
Yes, it is. We'll go down there.
But yes, remind me of that, because I've played this game many a time, so I kind of have an inkling of what I'm doing, if not an exact one.
Oh, there's a turny thing. Hidden doorway, hidden doorway, hidden doorway. There's bell pictures on there.
That sound indicates that it just shut again.
It did, yeah.
So we have two interesting features.
And there's another door here we haven't even looked in.
Yep. There's the bells, and the crank, and the window. More of these human guys, but they're very weak against the Soul Reaver.
I was going to say more people for you to flick.
Mind you, it doesn't do what it used to do in Blood Omen, where they would just go
Sure, you kind of missed that. So you got another puzzle room.
Yep. More pipes.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks like it's just the same puzzle, so yeah, you've got to arrange stuff.
Just rather, so we want two sideways facing bits, one turny, one sideways, and two turny bits. That should be easy enough. So let's hop into the old material realm here.
And there's pipes there as well.
And you want to cancel that because it's much better to do it from a view, because it's like, ooh. Can I actually do it from? No. That's a shame. I was hoping to.
Yeah. You're too far away. What? I like how he just appeared there.
Yeah. See what I did there?
That was very Billy from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
They are a bit, aren't they? Oh, I've just realised I actually want to kill them and pierce them so they don't reappear, right? Because they seem to do that in this room. Well.
From the puzzle rooms, yeah, they just seem to drop in eventually. Go to the other one so he can not hit you. There we go. Oh, I guess you'll see how long it takes.
And I'm not eating them.
How long it takes the other one to come back.
Okay, so this is a turny beast. Where does that actually... Come to think of it, this one's already in the right orientation, so I don't do this one first.
Yeah. That one is also a turny one. But you can see that. That's one.
Click.
Okay. That one's a turny one. That one's a straight through one.
I'm sure it's the most convenient. Actually, none of them are particularly convenient, are they? No. So let's just pick one. And we'll just flip it this way.
And shove it in.
And then if you notice, they change colour and we get a kind of a whooshy noise.
Yeah, I take it you can't pull it out again.
At this point, no. They're fixed into place.
that a straight or a turn?
This is a straight one.
Right, so that goes on the right side there.
Exactly.
And a turny one in there.
And this one, all I need to do is flip it twice.
Looks like it gets bigger and smaller for a second almost. When you flip it, I don't know if you see that.
It's because the it's a different colour to that one, but it's still fixed into place.
Is it supposed to look like it's in shadow? I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, I think our friend is back.
Yeah, you want to run around and grab the other pipe?
Yeah. I don't know why that's so amusing, I'm sorry. They do kind of go, yeah.
I think when they're doing this sort of gurgly death rattle, it almost sounds like they're saying Raziel, but I don't think they are.
Okay.
That needs to be... Well, that could be the... Yeah, that needs to be turned either way.
That doesn't, does it? I can just go this way.
I thought they had to... Oh, yes, I see what you mean now. I thought you had to turn it round.
Nope, grab on. There we go. Obviously, I do need to manipulate this one a little. I don't know why he keeps letting go. Mind you, come to think of it, he's not holding on to anything. He's like dug his
It's in the hole.
hands into the hole. Which I believe is a song by Nine Inch Nails. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm gonna have to drag it back the other way now, Raziel. What do you like? And then that probably wasn't the most... That probably wasn't the most efficient way of doing it.
It's not like you have a move limit or anything. There we go.
That was shatteringly good.
And yes, it does look like there's going to be like 2 more after this that we have to track down.
Yep. I love that animation, it's brilliant. Alright.
There's a lot there, yeah.
I know, it's like waiting for a bus. Why do we have...
It looks like like an animal face.
But it has 2 spikes.
Yeah.
It's clearly for throwing vampires on. It's quite nice that they just have that decoration around, sort of pretending it's not just for stabbing vampires into.
Yeah.
And then back to the mystery of this corridor. So we have bell imprinted glass.
There's a bell.
A bell.
Jar. Which I think you can smash, but there's no reason to smash them.
Now, a door. Now, the funny thing about the middle section is this middle section we can kind of cheat. Because we can use this to go... Wheat. Which means that we don't have to run through that door.
And skip having to do the quite slow animation actually of pushing it open and going through.
Yes, more importantly, we could do that in the spectral realm.
Yeah, because you can't go through doors anyway in the spectral realm.
Except, you can't. Because it pulls it in when you go into the spectral realm and completely blocks it off.
Which is a cool mechanic, yeah, that there's like, there is stuff that's just different in one world over the other.
But, we can still do something with that. So instead of Because obviously we're going to have to ring both of those bells and keep them going at the same time, right?
Okay.
But because we can jump through there in the physical realm and we don't have to go through the door, I think we'll still have time to do it. So let's give that a go.
Nice.
Shatteringly good.
It's very peculiar that they design a building to have a window that smashes when you hit 2 bells, but we'll go with it.
Don't mention that. Because yeah, it is a bit strange. But
It's an interesting puzzle, yes, because it's sort of going like you've got timing and flying and all these other different mechanics to try and solve puzzles. I'm assuming trying to introduce you to a degree of puzzle solving.
yeah, because I mean, really, the reason we're doing this is because when we pull this crank, that bit of wall shifts, but then it goes back straight away.
Yeah.
Going into the spectral realm freezes time, but we can't get there. Because as soon as we go into the spectral realm, after pulling the crank, we can't go through here. Now, originally I was sort of thinking, like the first time I played this, and other times I've played this and forgotten how to do the flipping puzzle, you sort of assume that you pull the crank, go into the spectral realm, jump through here. Or pull the crank, jump through here, land on the floor, go into something that'll slow it down. But it's just too fast. I mean, we'll show you the timing again.
It basically resets instantly.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's back to normal again. So it's like, that's far too quick to really do anything. So that's why you have to break that. Of course, even figuring out that how to get to the 2 bells can be difficult if you don't realise how the room sort of closes in on itself again. Yeah. If you don't realise that jumping directly across from here leads to the same place that comes around, you have to have sort of an awareness of the 3D, which I sort of don't sometimes. And so I won't realise, so you get stuck here very, very easily. So we did it the quick way, obviously. But now, we can pull this, which opens that. We can quickly shift into the spectral realm.
And while the middle way that we used before is now shut, this way is open either way, because we broke the glass. You want to go bottom left?
Well, I'm also showing off that there's more to this place.
Oh yeah, as soon as you can see the door on the opposite side there from here.
Can you?
Just there.
Oh yeah, so you can.
You can see that the room is a big circle, and yes, if you have the spatial awareness, you might figure it out. Just glide to the left, I suppose.
But yeah, that wall looks like it has the scalable pattern on it as well. Although obviously we can't do it from here. And I love the way how corrupted everything's become. Also, there's some details which I didn't notice down here before. Obviously this is open, but we have infinite time now because we're in the spectral realm. But yeah, if we have a look on top of this bell, it's probably the best place to... On top of this bell is probably the best place to... How do I get on top of it? Okay, never mind.
You can see there's a window up there. And
Ledges as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we can make it up to them. No, we can't.
Well, the one on the right here looks like it might go into the room that we're going into anyway.
It does, yes.
But let's go through what we have unveiled. This looks like a crocodile head guard.
A door there with a kind of a turny thing on it, maybe? Oh, it has other sides as well. Let's have a look.
It's a winged one.
But there is very much the pattern of the snack at the bottom of each of them. Alright, so it's sort of got 2 patterns. And then there's a lot to explore. I think this wants us to be in the other realm.
Not close enough.
And this wants us to be in the other realm.
Ah.
Oh, of course, there's people down here.
So can we now open this door? Oh, is it not a door?
No, it's how you get back out.
Does it just hold it? Ah,
Oh.
shattered. I figured it just permanently holds it open now.
Yes. So now we don't have to worry about this edifice.
Which is fair enough. Ah. Ooh, he's a special one. Oh, God.
Hi, guys.
There is a pole behind him in the corner.
Yeah?
Are you going to try going through the door?
Let's try the other place first. Oops. So yes, doors can be seen also as barriers to stop you from going through in the spectral realm.
Yes, I think we're now above the bell.
Yep. You probably have slightly better spatial awareness than I do.
Maybe.
I was thinking that he was standing there for an amount of time and all I could think of was, this is the part where you lie down and bleed to death. This is leading us on a merry chase.
Oh, cool. There's more like stuff on the walls.
Snack.
Yeah.
I don't seem to have realised I'm here yet.
There's poles thing there that you can grab. I think that might be an idea. Yeah. Spear him.
God, he's huge. I don't know if you've noticed that
Yeah.
unlike a lot of games, even now, we get a lot of games where the creatures aren't varied at all and don't change size or anything. And then we have old games like this from 1999 which do.
Oh yeah, because they're making the point that there's like different vampires from different clans. Oh, that's kind of grotesque that you can see his face poking out of that hole. Yes, this is strange. They look kind of like worshipy. Ah. We want that.
I don't think we can get it at this stage.
Ah. Anything above us?
Making a good noise though.
Okay.
Not really. I mean, well, I'll try shifting realms. Because we're going to have to do that to get into this room anyway.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming is going to have more blocks in it.
That seems to be what happens behind these little grates. Yeah, it looks like it.
And we get to fight some Sluar rather than just pick up some spirits. You know, that was probably one of the vampires in the other room.
Maybe, but they can't get through the barriers.
Okay,
Try looking
let's,
up to get to like a point where, yeah, there's a point where you can become physical over there. Down.
There's also blocks.
Yeah.
I know, I did say it as well.
Okay.
I wasn't just being obscure. But yes, there's also these up above us.
Are they
Or whichever
gonna
word I
squish
mean,
you?
rather than obscure. That's interesting. Do they drop down? I'm assuming they do at some point, right?
Maybe when you put the first 4 in, they go down.
I've not seen vampires in here, I'm so happy.
Or maybe when they come down, the vampires can come out.
Don't say...
But yes, so
you're
this
probably
is
right.
another one that is for pattern matching. So you're going to figure out what's on what ends. Those are legs, so yeah, you want to push them so they'll lie the other way.
Okay, so this is all about completing this mural, yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like it might be over there. So I want 3 skirty dudes on the edge of a corpse. That's
It
not that one
depends.
then.
Turn and look at that pattern again. To the right.
This one?
Because that's a corpse pointing underneath the curled tail of that thing, and it's probably just a repeating pattern, so to the left.
Well, I think it's that one, though.
Okay.
Wait, what?
The left.
Left.
And turn. So there's a curly tail, so you need a corpse lying under it, because if it's a repeating pattern, that would make sense.
But this one has a corpse under it, and I'm fairly certain this one's wrong.
It might be. It looks like it might be the wrong way, I don't know. Yeah, it's like those legs are facing the wrong way.
So this one, possibly here?
Oh, maybe.
That looks right.
Yeah. You need to flip that over so we can see what's on it. I think that's also legs facing the wrong way to fit there, because they're facing to the left.
So it's...
There's another block to your right as well.
I'm assuming we also don't have all the blocks.
Yeah.
Because those are the ones that'll be hanging up on the ceiling. I think this one is also here. So shift it along and push it in. That looks right. Yeah.
Then
so really, it's...
that one isn't for that one.
It's easier to tell if they're sort of left-facing or right-facing.
I guess so.
So this one's another right-facing one. Left-facing left. Left-facing
I think this one in the corner that we're not looking at, to the left, to the right now, that block there.
This one?
On the right. I think that's for the far right corner now, I think.
So this block over there.
I think so. Because there's also a person wearing like a skirt almost in each repeated pattern, and I can't see him there, whereas I can see him on the other ones.
Okay.
But he needs to be turned that way.
Yeah, yeah.
90 degrees clockwise, I suppose, which you'd have to sort of flip awkwardly.
Well, I'll do what I normally do. Get the picture in the right place first.
Yeah.
And then I can pull this back. I can use the space I've just created to flip it. Shaboop. And now it's in the right orientation. I can just shift it wherever I like.
So forward and left.
I'm sure there's a more efficient way of doing it almost every time I do it, but I don't know what it is. Wait, that's one too far. It's okay, we can slide it in then. Scoot it to the side.
Yeah. So the one at the far right always has a skirt of sorts. I think this one is on the right there, to the right more. I think it's that gap there. Because the feet have to be facing to the right. Maybe? It's hard to tell until you turn it upright.
Yeah, yeah. It can be hard to tell until it's like almost completely in position, to be honest.
Yeah, the feet are facing to the right. It's that one ahead of you.
And then it gives us some more. So I'm assuming it just doesn't put those down straight away because it would be unwieldy to have that many blocks in the room at the same time.
There'd be no room.
Okay, let's pull one out and see what's on it.
Let's see what's on it now. I think that's there, forward and to
Yeah,
the
I'm
right
thinking
one.
I don't even have to move this, do I? Well, I do have to move it. I mean, I don't have to do anything like rotating it or that sort of thing. I can just shift this into position. Brilliant. Same as this one can go next to it.
Doesn't it?
Yep.
I don't think you can do it when you're up on the step.
You're right. Let's push it forward first. Yes, slash it. That's what I wanted to do. Right. And that should be another one done.
Okay.
It's all coming into place.
I think you could just chuck that one in the top left there,
Yeah.
I am admittedly surprised no monsters have fallen on us yet.
Well, maybe it's another one where they went, actually, it might be...
Left.
Oops. It might be... No, I just hit the wrong button.
Oh, okay.
I tried to rotate the camera around the wrong time, so when I rotated, my thing was pointing the wrong way.
Ooh.
Oh, it opens that.
Nice. So does that mean that was optional, technically?
It certainly looks like it. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But, come to think of it, we're one segment away from upgrade, so that's...
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's
We'll get to see what happens when you get a full one. I think... Oh, you can get it now.
Although getting it now means we don't see the thing expand. Ah. Well, we'll see it another time. If there is another time, right?
Yes, very nice.
So yeah, our spiral's bigger, but obviously it's difficult to tell. Or does it look significantly bigger to you?
I don't know. I think it is bigger, yeah. I think the curl ended on the bottom left rather than the middle right.
Yeah, I didn't think that was real. I thought we were going to have to come back with like a spell.
It's cool though, so you're jumping back across. Oh, okay. By the theatrics.
Because we don't really have to jump back across, to be honest. We could drop down, because we opened the thing permanently by turning that thing and having it shatter.
Ooh.
Should have seen that coming.
You're gonna feast on his soul.
Oh, he's much harder to kill without his without the sword. Like, much harder. Yeah, what I was getting at, one sword, is that we didn't have to actually jump across. Jumping down would have been just as quick, because we could have just came through the thing again.
I think that's the only thing we have left to do is down there, so...
It is, yes.
There's a pipe in the corner, if you know.
And I undoubtedly do.
Well, not a pipe, like a spear.
Actually, come to think of it, no, he's going to wake up too quick for me to do that trick.
There we go, and then we're just leaving him, I assume, because he's special powered.
You can stay there in my memory.
I don't think you have to do that. It doesn't look like there's
Mostly
anything else
just,
there.
have I missed anything in here? Because I did go through there very, very quickly.
It's just supposed to be like, this is where they're keeping the bodies. It's very alien almost.